don't know if you heard that, but I think this one just farted. I have two little helpers with me today at work, helping to create chaos. We are going to attempt to have a successful outing to Costco. I'm really not sure how this is going to go. Yeah, we're going to go. So far, Costco's going wonderfully. You guys say that was a pretty pleasant Costco out? Yeah, that was.
I can get some gas.
Oh, we're not gonna get gas. I cannot remember when the last time was that I was at Costco. I miss it. What in the world was that guy doing? You never know when someone is going to be filming you. So this is edition number 2 of Salsa. Whoa, careful there. Our second edition. Hold on. All right. Of the second edition of Salsa taste testing with the boys. So this chips and salsa deal is from El Corita. So the last one we did, we had a slight incident with this one. It might be a little spicy for him. Sorry. It's been a few months, so I think he could I think he's good now. I think he can handle it. No, I'm gonna give you some. All right, you guys ready to try some?
Yes.
All right.
Ow.
It looks spicy, doesn't it? It's pretty good. Zion, you wanna try some? Come here. How's that taste? Just work it. Work that chip. Chew it good. You like it? You want more? Really? Wow. Oh, see? A few months does, help in terms of his tolerance to spice. Okay, here.
It's not spicy for him.
You okay? You're okay. Well, I think that concludes our second edition of Salsa Taste Testing with the boys. You like it? The salsa from El Corita, it was pretty good. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't quite as good as the one from Dos Amigos. Plus, you get more from Dos Amigos, and it's cheaper. It's about $1 cheaper than what, you know, El Corita gives you. The one that rivals that I haven't shown you yet here on the vlog that I'd like to show you is from Carlos Miguel's. They give you like an entire pint of salsa with some chips. It is a lot more expensive than Dos Amigos, but it's a lot. They give you a lot. Over these last couple days and probably another day or two, we are in the beginning stages of Jesus's final week before his crucifixion. And depending on whatever gospel you're reading, some of them have unique stories to them. And in our reading of Luke's account today, we find, I think, a popular story, especially with kids. But as I was reading it, I think that there's so much power in it. The first 10 verses of Luke 19 detail for us the story of Zacchaeus. And in this story, I believe that we find the gospel just so beautifully displayed. Displayed in this fact that there was this guy Zacchaeus who, in the town in Jericho where he was at, like the most despised person because he was a tax collector. He stole from the people. He took more than what was necessary, and so the people automatically had this bad attitude towards him. And Jesus comes into the town, or is passing by the town, and sees Zacchaeus. And out of everyone in the town, out of, you know, the spiritual people, out of the people that do good, he sees Zacchaeus. He's like, hey bro, I need to go to your house. Let's go. And as Jesus enters Zacchaeus' house, it's almost like a switch went off for Zacchaeus, that immediately he's repenting, that he's saying, I'm going to return everything that I've stolen fourfold. And then Jesus says that famously, salvation has come to this house, for the Son of Man came to seek and to save that which was lost. There's no greater truth when it comes to the gospel in terms of God saving people that seem unsavable. And there's really just two things I want to draw to our attention from today's reading in terms of the gospel, and they work together. But the first thing is that if you are saved, that in and of itself is an amazing miracle that can only be accomplished by God himself. The Bible is very clear that everyone, no matter how horrible things you have done, how many horrible things you've done, or how kind of good you have been and you haven't been as bad as the person over here, like everyone is in desperate need of salvation, and there's no one that can save them in and of themselves. So anyone that is saved, that God has rescued, that is a miracle. But like Ephesians talks about it as you were dead. It wasn't like you were asleep or you were kind of like there, almost there, and then God kind of gave you the last push that you needed to get there. No, you were dead. And he breathed life into you spiritually, and now you are alive. And the second thing that is informed by the first thing is that we need to believe strongly and ask God for those people who we think in our lives there is no hope for. Remember, you and I were those people, and because we have been saved, now we seek God, we ask, we pray that God would save those people, especially those people we think that, man, there's no hope, there's no way, they're just too far gone. Because that is what the gospel is all about. He's finding that which is lost. He's resurrecting that which is dead. It's a beautiful passage today that reminds us of the beauty and the wonder and the gravity of the gospel.